What if I told you that the coldest, most desolate place on Earth is actually hiding some of the world's biggest secrets? Secrets that the world's superpowers are fighting to control. In Antarctica, the temperature can drop to minus 60 degrees Celsius. Along with that, snowstorms with speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour hit this region. In addition, Antarctica is also the driest continent in the world, so dry that you might be surprised to know it's also called a desert because it receives only 51 millimeters of rain annually. Despite this, for the past several hundred years, many countries have been trying to take control of Antarctica. Take a look at this map of Antarctica. This portion is claimed by France, this part by Norway, and Australia claims the entire right side. Similarly, Britain, Chile, Argentina, and New Zealand also claim certain parts of Antarctica. But why? What lies beneath this thick layer of ice that makes the world's superpowers eager to take control of it? Today, we are going to solve some of Antarctica's mysteries, and we will also explore who actually discovered Antarctica. Finally, we will see what secrets are hidden under this ice that the world's superpowers know about, which is why they want control over Antarctica. Who discovered Antarctica? Well, that depends on who you ask. The British say they discovered it, while the Russians claim they were the first to set foot there. But references to Antarctica date back thousands of years to the Greek philosopher Aristotle, who suggested that the Earth is round and that the North and South Poles are mirror images of each other. In 2021, a study by the Royal Society of New Zealand was published, stating that the Maori people of Polynesian islands near Australia might have been the first humans to reach Antarctica in the 7th century. Their ancient stories mention a frozen continent located on the southern side of the Earth. In recorded history, British officer James Cook was the first European to cross the Antarctic Circle and reach the vicinity of Antarctica. However, he was still 130 kilometers away from the continent when he turned his ship around, as he didn't see the land but did encounter floating icebergs. The sea was so treacherous that continuing further was too dangerous. Cook famously said that reaching this southern continent is so perilous that no human might ever make it. After Captain Cook, many others attempted to discover Antarctica but failed. Then, in the 19th century, countries began competing for economic dominance as the world moved toward a new world order. Resources were being discovered, new trade routes were emerging, and industries were being established. Every country wanted to be the next superpower, which is why explorations were on the rise. In 1819, the Russian Empire tasked Russian explorer Fabian von Bellingshausen to travel around the globe and discover new lands and continents. In 1820, Fabian proved Captain Cook wrong by reaching the Southern Ocean and spotting Antarctica from close range. Although he didn't set foot on the continent, he is considered the first person in modern history to have seen Antarctica. Between 1900 and 1920, many explorers ventured to Antarctica. British explorer Robert Falcon Scott and his team landed on the continent in 1911 and traveled approximately 400 miles inland. However, due to bad weather and starvation, they had to turn back. Unfortunately, this return journey proved disastrous. Scott and his team were trapped in severe cold and snowstorms, and all of them perished. After World War I, many countries sent teams to Antarctica, attempting to claim it. In 1939, under Hitler's orders, the German Air Force dropped Nazi flags in Antarctica, trying to mark the area as controlled by Nazi Germany. After World War II, many countries set up research stations there, and that's when mysterious discoveries in Antarctica began. The first and biggest mysterious discovery is that Antarctica wasn't always covered in ice. Scientists from Imperial College London found fossilized wood there, indicating that around 90 million years ago, Antarctica was a warm continent with dense forests. They also found fossils of insects that can only survive in warm climates. The second major and mysterious discovery was that under the 3-kilometer thick ice sheet, there are 400 lakes, each with its own ecosystem. These lakes harbor marine creatures that aren't found anywhere else in the world, such as giant spiders and transparent jellyfish. This world beneath the ice is like a whole different planet. Another thing that puzzled explorers for years are the blood waterfalls in the McMurdo Valley, which look as if blood is pouring out of the ice. Recently, scientists discovered that the waterfall's red color is due to water from a very salty lake buried under hundreds of feet of ice, completely cut off from the atmosphere. The water is rich in iron, and when it comes in contact with oxygen and sunlight, it oxidizes, turning red like rust. The third and most significant mystery and conspiracy surrounding Antarctica is that an ancient civilization might be buried beneath the ice. Many claim that alien spaceships have been spotted here. In 2016, numerous unusual activities were recorded in Antarctica, which conspiracy theorists claim were UFOs. However, political experts believe these are secret air operations by the United States and other countries. This brings us to Antarctica's hidden political front, which few people are aware of. While the rest of the world is busy with other geopolitical issues, the US, China, and the Soviet Union have been aggressively sending expeditions to Antarctica. In fact, China has set up multiple research stations there. According to the 1969 Antarctic Treaty, any country can conduct scientific research in Antarctica, but the results of those studies must be shared with other countries. A 1992 survey by the U.S. Geological Department revealed that Antarctica has reserves of 500 billion barrels of natural gas and oil. However, countries like China are not interested in these oil and gas reserves. Instead, large quantities of rare earth minerals like osmium, praseodymium, terbium, and dysprosium have recently been discovered in Antarctica. These are the minerals used in all electronic devices, and with the world's focus shifting from oil and gas to energy resources that power electronic devices, the demand for these minerals is now higher than for oil and gas. The last mysterious discovery is the Southern Ocean, one of the most dangerous seas in the world. This ocean controls our planet's climate and water supply as it connects with both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Scientists believe that 15% of the world's carbon emissions are absorbed by the Southern Ocean. With global warming, the importance of this ocean is increasing, as the melting ice is revealing treasures that were once unreachable by humans. Soon, these areas will become important trade routes. Studies on Antarctica are still ongoing, and who knows what more mysterious things will be discovered in the future. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more intriguing content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know what you'd like to see next. Catch you in the next one. Stay curious and stay informed.